Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully everybody's having a good day, had a good week, got all their fidgeting in and continue to. But today we're going to take a look at the Fidget Things Tactical V5. And here's a quick look at it, maybe a little closer look at it. It is glow in the dark, it's green of course, or obviously. It is flippable. But let's turn the camera around and take a better look at this. All right, let's play. So let's talk about this Tactical V5. Well, let's talk about this. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to be dropping these hanks probably in the next week or two. If you're interested, go over to my Facebook page, Fidget Phil, and be watching out for those. Like I said, I'll be dropping these week or two, I think it is. But anyway, let's talk about this. So this is made by Tiggy's Treats, this tray. It helps if you want to work on these. You could put your screwdriver in here, all your bits, your bearings, your balls, your magnets, if you're working on spin sticks. You got slots here too, little trays to put stuff in. They're movable. You can slide them up. You can put them here, put them wherever you want. You can take them out if you want. We're going to take them out for this. Okay. But Tiggy's Treats on Facebook, he is amazing. Anything you could kind of think of that you might want or need, he might be able to make it for you. He's been able to make me whatever I've asked him to make. This thing is great. It glows in the dark. Let's see, I'll throw you some quick. Oh, this glows in the dark too, so I'll show you that too. Let's see here. Hey, this even glows a little bit in the dark. I didn't even notice that. Cool. All right, right on. So there you go. Glows in the dark. This should glow a little better than that. And I got some lighting in here still, but this does glow pretty nice. You can see how, I think you can see it has, I don't know, like little specks in there too. That, there you go. All right, let's turn the light back on. Let's get started on talking about this Tactical V5. Okay, so this thing, I met a guy on Facebook, started talking to him through Messenger. I'll be honest, I don't remember how we started talking, but we started talking and we've become pretty good friends since then. It hasn't been long, but I've even called him up. We talk every now and then. I think I've talked to him on the phone. He gave me his number. I talked to him twice, maybe. He's going to start a channel. Matter of fact, go check out his channel. Let me see, what is it called? I believe it's called Fumble Fingers. But check it out. He's going to start some stuff. He has amazing stuff. He has really good stuff too. Way more than I have, I believe. I'm positive. And because he even told me, so this is what happened. Okay. He asked me if I had one of these, a Tactical V5. I said, nope, never even heard of it. He said, well, you're going to have one. And I said, oh, okay. He said, I'm sending it to you. Do a video on it. That'll help out your content. I said, well, how much you want for it? He said, nope, I'm sending it to you. I'm giving it to you. So that's a little bit about how this community is. This community, not everybody's going to do that. Of course, it's like anything. So you got nice people, friendly people, and not so friendly people, and not so nice people. But anyway, some of them are. And it's all right. I mean, it's okay. Let me, hold on. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Okay, I hope this don't. Okay, so he sent it to me, and nice guy. I've talked to him, like I said, back and forth. Not just because he gave this to me. Very nice guy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been talking to him, you know. And he told me to check this out. Okay, so now we're gonna, I've carried this for probably a week straight. So it glows in the dark. The plates, it's got the same, pretty much the same plates on both sides. So it's flippable. If you wanted to use it like this, like this, like this, like this, however you want to use it, it is flippable. I tend to use it this way, and I'll tell you why here, because there's not a lot of grip on this. Okay, most fidgets have some type of grip, whether it's the material or the design. This is just, and I'm gonna say flat, but it's not flat. As you can see, it rides right on this edge here and this edge here, and that's how it's made to work. Okay, and that works amazing. The sliding on these plates are great. So let me play with it a little bit here and show you a few, I'm not gonna go, you can go fast, but this takes a learning curve. This one right here does, because it's hard to, if your hands are slick in any fashion, it's hard to get that push right there. What you end up having to do is move it way up so you can reach down here and push it up. Okay, so right now it's working good. My hands are, I guess, not slick at all. So, but the other thing is, it'll do around the world, but you have to hold it pretty much flat, and you do have to finesse it. See there, it went, there you go, around the world, and it does it. But if you don't finesse it, you'll send it flying. If you're not holding it flat, you'll send it flying. So it does pretty good. I like this. I like this thing. One thing is, it helps you think about how much pressure and what you're doing. So when you mess with these things to take your mind off things that happen during the day or whatever's going on, just to release some stress, that's what this one just does, because you have to finesse it. And when you mess with any of these, what you do is, you're thinking about your next move already. You're thinking about, okay, if it lands, see, I wanted it to land straight up and down, but it went all the way. Okay, well, let's just go to the next move. And so you just think about these things, and it does literally take your mind off of any stress. Don't get me wrong, sometimes this damn thing causes me stress too, because if I'm just not finessing it right, it goes flying and I get frustrated, and then I got to calm down and think, I got to remember, you got to take your time on this one, because they're not all the same. A lot of them have stronger magnets, or not a lot of them. Different ones have stronger magnets, others have weaker magnets, and so on and so forth. And so this one here, I wanted to change the magnets. I was also told, be careful if you take this apart, because I have not seen a video on this one yet, okay? I don't know, I really am struggling, not to the point that it's rough, but magnets, okay? The way magnets work is the polarity and reverse polarity. So if a magnet and a magnet come together, that means if you were to turn that magnet over, it would fight itself or fight each other. This doesn't. This works all the way around on both sides, on everything. So to me, I would think that there has to be 2 sets of magnets in each one. Okay, but even at that, if this magnet and this magnet were reversed, it still wouldn't work like that. So I don't know how the hell this thing works. I want to take it apart. Oh God, I want to take it apart because I want to find out. But I'm not going to anytime soon, okay? If I do, I'll let you know what happens, but I don't plan on it anytime soon. But that just shows you the thought processes and stuff that goes into these things. It's not just like some people think, oh, it's a piece of metal and magnets. Yeah, okay. It's not just that. It's the ingenuity and how they make them and what they sit there and think about to make something that's going to appeal to everybody, and more importantly, work, because it's got to work. If it doesn't work good, it don't matter how nice it looks. It's got to have all of that. It's got to look good. It's got to work good. It's got to feel good. It's got to flow, you know, a bunch of stuff. And see, like right there, I'm not even thinking about it. So it's falling out. But if I was just sitting here messing with this, I'd be able to work this a lot better. So the other thing here is, like, you know, I mentioned it already, the grip here. If I was to put stronger magnets, you're not going to be able to get that push right there, because there's no grip. Right now I'm literally pushing on it hard just to get it to work. But it works. Where you have to finesse is here. Not necessarily when on the takeoff is when you got to, here's not too bad on the side. That's not too bad. Or even the other way, okay? Because you're literally pushing on the side here. Now, when you're gonna do it here, that's when you want some grip. If not, then you gotta come down here and push it from down below. And it's not a big, huge deal, but it is when you think about all the other ones that are out there that you don't have to do that with, that they have good ergos. Okay, the ergos to me ain't that great on this. I don't know, I'll give them probably a 7 maybe for ergos, because, well, and that's even hard because there's not any. There's nothing here. This helps, but even that's sunk in, because you can't have it protruding, because then it'll scratch up all your plates. So it's sunk in. But like I say, as long as your hands ain't slick at all, they can't be at all, then you'll be fine with it. And if you learn to finesse it, okay? So if you just sit here and I don't know why I'm talking slow, but if you sit here and finesse it, then it works flawlessly. Almost. That's me. I'm not very good at these yet. Most of that is me. Some of it, though, is this. Like I said, if you don't finesse it, you're not going to get it right. Anyway, glows in the dark. Great looking. I mean, I like the way it looks. As far as ergos, doesn't have any, like, I mean, no grip at all. You can't get no kind of gription on here. It's whatever your fingers are. If your fingers are smooth, then this is not going to be for you. You're just going to get more frustrated with it. And I'm going to keep carrying it because I'm going to keep trying. I like a challenge. I want to be able to make this thing work for me flawlessly, and all the other ones too. I mean, I try all the time on all of these, but there's some that I could work a lot better than others. Anyway, that is the Tactical V5 from Fidget Things. They do have one called the SOB, and so the SOB, and I believe, let's see, what does that stand for? Oh, sliding on a budget, okay? They're pretty reasonably priced. As you get into these, you're gonna see the prices, and although if I told you the price on it right now, if you're not into this or you're just into this, you're going to think, oh man, that's a lot of money. But if you start getting into this and you start realizing what the prices are, you will see that Fidget Things really is sliding on a budget, and they are very good from what I've heard. Okay, I have one coming. I haven't got it yet, but I have one coming, and I'm going to check it out. But I've heard from a bunch of people that the SOBs are really good. And what you do is you get on the site and you build your own. Okay, so you get on there and you pick if you want a metal body, metal cage, the color you want. Then you could go on to another part and you could build a 3D printed version one, which are cheaper. And same thing. You pick the body you want, the body style, the color. You could pick glow in the dark. You pick your magnets. You basically build it. And that's one reason I hadn't got one, because I didn't know how I wanted to build it, because I don't know how to freaking build these. So I thought, man, I'd hate to spend my money on and build something and then I build it wrong. Excuse me. So I finally decided, okay, let's give it a shot. And I'll even be honest with you, the color, I thought about a purple one, I thought about a green glow one, and then I thought about a yellow one, then I thought about green and black and yellow and black, and I don't even remember what color I got. I don't even know what I'm getting now. I got so caught up in building it that I don't know what's coming. But this also has that little fidget. So I think it's called, let's see, I'm going to probably get it wrong. Fidget the Digit. Yeah, I think Fidget the Digit or Digit the Fidget. I don't know. But it's a little emblem that they have, and it's printed on here. I don't know if it's printed on the other ones, but I forgot to mention that because it's kind of hard to see it. Let's see. Maybe you can see it there. I'm not sure. But it's right here anyway. And they also send you a little Digit the Fidget 3D printed whenever you buy something from them. And they change the colors out every month. So if you bought something every month, you get every colored one finally, eventually. And some of them are cool as hell. I got a couple of them because I got some spin sticks from them. So same thing. You could go to a spin stick builder part and buy the top you want, the bottom you want, and build and get you a stick, and then you can put whatever beads on it you want. I think they have beads too if you wanted to buy their beads. But check out Fidget Things. I don't know. Check out the Tactical V5 if you want to. If you do, let me know what you think. And matter of fact, if anybody's watching this and they have one of these, tell me in the comments what you think about them. And it's definitely tell me if you've taken one apart and how to put it back together in case I mess it up. And if I even need to take it apart. Do I even need to mess with it, or do I just need to learn how to use it the way it is? Because I see it being, I could picture myself learning how to use this. Like I said, you just got to finesse it. And once you learn that, then there's no, I mean, it works good. So I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too far into it about changing magnets, because man, when I get stuff, I tend to change everything anyway, and I need to quit doing that. I need to just play with them the way they are, maybe. I mean, some of them, don't get me wrong, you do have to change. Some of them come out not good, and you got to change the magnets. Or if you're doing sliders, sometimes you got to change out the balls because you want to make it sound the way you want it to sound. But with that being said, thank you for sticking around. Again, please comment if you have one. Tell me what you think about it, if you like it, if you don't like it. Let's have a little conversation on this piece right here, please. Give me some information. Tell me what you think. Anyway, Thanks for sticking around, and please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.